Welcome to Pastor Jerone TV. So President Donald Trump wants the country up and running by Easter. I saw him doing an interview the other day, and he was saying that Easter is a good enough time for us, and he said plus that day is very significant to him. And he didn't bother explaining why, because he knows that the media will attack his approach to this thing, because when he tries to be spiritual or show knowledge and stuff, they go relentlessly at him. And I think he was afraid too that he didn't have like in-depth knowledge about Bible and stuff like that, and the stuff that he really believes in his heart, but he don't have like all the Bible verses and stuff to back it up, so he just kind of tends to stay away from it. He shies away from it. Well, President Donald Trump wants the country up and running by Easter, but the media, now you'll notice this, the media and the Democrats, they don't want this country up and running. They don't want us to get a start at this again. They want to see the country go through its death. They want it to die. They want us to go through this depression. They want to see a financial and economic collapse. This is what they desire. But President Donald Trump, he said that I want to just see if we can get it open by Easter. He says, if not, we're not going to force it. He says, but that day is significant to me. Why is he saying that? I believe he's saying it because it's the time of resurrection. It is the time of when Christians worship the resurrected Christ. And that resurrected Christ that we trust in is going to help resurrect our nation. He's going to save us. He's going to raise us from the dead. We're going through financial collapse. Our nation is dying. America that we know it is dying. And President Donald Trump wants to use that day as a significant day of faith to push Christians out to worship. He said, I want to see the churches full. I want to see the houses of worship full. He said, because that, that's what we do. Now, let me contrast this with Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats. They use days like Friday the 13th. They use days like Halloween to launch the impeachment. They used Friday the 13th to vote for the impeachment. They used witches and spells and blood and all kinds of stuff. But President Donald Trump is using faith. He's using Jesus's resurrection day as a significant day to mark the restart of the American economy. And I think that's powerful. And I believe God will honor that if we all stepped out in faith and says, hey, yes, we're with you, Mr. President. We agree that this is a great time to express faith in God to raise us up as a nation. We've gone through something that we haven't seen in a long time. But yes, we trust God and we believe God. That's what Christians should be talking about. But when you see people on their Facebook and on their social media finding ways to poke negative things at President Donald Trump because he said he wanted to open up the economy on Easter Sunday, they are fighting against their own faith in many ways. Because they hate Trump, because the media told them to hate Trump, and many Democrats, black Democrats, hate him because President Donald Trump is a Republican and they've been trained to hate Republicans. They don't know what the Republican policy is. Heck, they don't even know what the Democrat policy is. They just chose a team because they think that team, which is the Democrats, is for blacks and they're not racist. Racism is the ultimate sin to these people. But their sin's greater than racism, all right? And this racism is something that you haven't even proved for Trump. I've said it many times on other videos, how Trump helped a lot of blacks and helped Jesse Jackson with the Rainbow Coalition that helped low-income housing blacks. I mean, and on and on and on. So they just hate him because he doesn't have that D in front of his name. But you and I should have faith and back the president and believe God that we're going to drive this thing out. Because there's some evil people, the children of Satan, the sons of Belial, the sons of Beelzebub are waiting for this country to come so they can be like flies on poop and land on it and devour it up and love it because they want to see death happen to America. But we've got to be the children of God, the children of light, and believe God on this special day of resurrection so that God can raise up our country. That's what I believe. I would like to know what you think in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video.